determine whether they are acidic solutions or basic solutions, or those are something neutral. So indicators are those substances which when dissolved or when you treat it in any solutions, it will say whether it is an acid solution or basic solutions. For example, methyl orange I already said. So methyl orange, it turns orange to red when it is acidic solution. So when methyl orange, when it turns to yellow, which is a basic solution. So likewise phenolphthalein, I already mentioned phenolphthalein. So from pink to colorless, then that is a acidic solution. From colorless to pink, that is a basic solution. So this is about the indicators. So indicators can be used in the form of litmus paper. So we already know litmus paper. So mentioned already, blue litmus turns to red. This is for acidic solutions. So for basic, so the red turns to blue. So this is about the litmus paper, which changes from blue to red will be in acidic solution and red to blue will be the basic solution. So these are some of the indicators which are used to determine the nature of the acids bases. So next is the universal indicator. So litmus, I already told it can be in the form of a paper. So next is the universal indicator. So universal indicator is made up of organic dyes. All complex compounds together in organic dyes forms the universal indicator. So what universal indicator says that, so if the pH is 7, then the solution is green in color. So from 7, 8 to 14, more than 8. So first blue, then it changes to indigo, then it changes to violet. So if the solution is more and more basic, then it is violet. So from green to blue, this is something like 8, and this is something like 11 or 12, and the more basic will be the violet color. So from here if you come, if you take 6, so this is basic. Basic is from yellow. Then if you go to 4 or something like that, so this will give you pink, and if you go 1 or 2, this will give you red. So this is acidic and this is basic. So universal indicator indicates these colors as a basic solution and these colors as acidic solution, and the neutral is 7, which is green in color. So always you have to remember, neutral solution pH is 7, the basic solution 8 to 14, and the acidic solution 6 to 1 or 0. So next, this is about the indicators. Next we will try to cover the neutralization. So I already mentioned you what is neutralization. So neutralization will play a very important role, because when an acid treated with base, it will form a salt, and also with water. So for example, HCl treated with NaOH, so it will form NaCl plus water. So this NaCl is a salt. So acid plus base will give salt plus water. So this water plays a very important role, so which is involved in the pH. So now we can take it as ions: H plus, Cl minus, Na plus, OH minus. Here also Na plus, Cl minus plus water. So how this water plays an important role, we can refer. So here there are ions, we dissociated into ions. So cancel the similar ions. Okay. Now what is the remaining? H plus with OH minus will give you water. So this is acid which is having H plus, base which is having OH minus, which forms water, which is involved in the pH of the solution. So this is about the neutralization. So what are the applications of neutralization? So neutralization is applied in many fields. First one is in soil determination. So what happens is some plants will not grow in acidic solution. So if the soil is acidic, so we can add like slaked lime, that is CaOH twice, which is a slaked lime. If you add this soil become basic, which is very useful for the plants which grow in basic media. So like this it will help in the soil determination or soil testing. Next application is, so it is used as an anti-acid. So for example, those who are having gastric problems, so it is given as an anti-acid, so to neutralize. So acid is present in the stomach, so due to the acid there is a gastric problem, and anti-acid which is a base which will go and neutralize the acid. So that is the second application. Third application is, so the sting of this yellow wasp will have, if it bites, there is something like basics are involved in bases are present in their sting of the wasp. So when they bite, there is a problem to human beings. So we add like acetic acid to the affected area so that it will neutralize these bases. So the poison is of bases. So when you add acetic acid to that affected area, so it will neutralize and the wound will go. So next one is, we already know ants. Ants will have formic acid. So those formic acid, if the ants bite us, it will be painful. So to neutralize that formic acid, we will take soaps which are bases to remove the affected area. So that is one of the applications. The next application is by astronauts. In the spaceships, they usually have the bases, because if there is a huge amount of carbon dioxide, then they will not able to respire. So what happens is, they take bases in their spaceships so that it will neutralize and there will be no problem. So these are the few applications of this neutralization. So next is, we have to, so we came to know the nature of the acid bases. So we have to know what is the strength of the acids and bases. So how do we identify the strength? By the pH. So by knowing the pH, we can know the strength in terms of numbers. So first thing is, we already know the concentration of hydrogen ion will be always equal to the 10 to the power minus pH. So this is the general thing we already know. So if we want to find out the pH, that will be equal to the minus log of H plus ion. Okay, this pH will go here, and this by reconstructing the equation we will get pH. So for example, if you take H plus as 10 to the power of minus 10 molars in terms of molars per liter, so what happens to this? pH will be equal to minus log 10 to the power of minus 10 molar. So this can be written as minus into minus 10 log 10. So since minus minus will become positive, it will be 10 log 10. So remember, log 10 is always 1. So the pH will be 10. The pH will be 10. So it is basic. So another example I will give you. So for example, if you take a pH for a pure water, so we already know H plus. So H plus will be equal to the 10 to the power of minus 7 molar. So pH is equal to minus log 10 H plus. So that is equal to minus log 10 to the power of minus 7. that will be equal to the 7 log 10. That will be equal to the 7. pH will be 7 for the pure water. Pure water is always neutral. So next thing is so how do you say? So I already mentioned 7 is the neutral. So above 7 like 8, 9, 10, 14, those will be basic. And below 6, below 7 are 6, 5, 4, these are acidic. So next thing is, so we already know that the pH which is equal to 7 is neutral in the solution, and these are acidic and those are basic. So next one is ionic product. So how do we come to know the ionic product? So for example, in a pure water we already know there is a H plus and OH minus. So we have to find out what is the pH of the water. So H plus will be the 10 to the power of minus 7, and you have to say that H plus ions are always equal to the OH minus ions. So if H plus is 10 to the power of minus 7 molar, then OH minus will be also 10 to the power of 7 molar. So ionic product is the nothing but the multiplication of the product of H plus and OH minus. So this is H plus OH minus. So this is also 10 to the power of minus 7. This is also 10 to the power of minus 7. Into we will get 10 to the power of minus 40. So the ionic product of the water will be 10 to the power of minus 40. So next, what are some of the pHs we can study? As we know, gastric juices, lemon juices, these will be acidic, and toothpaste, lime water, sodium hydroxide and all will be basic, and pure water is neutral. So one example how to solve the pH. So the problem is calculate the pH value. We don't know pH value. So HCl of pH value of 0.01 molar. So we already know. So what is the reaction of this? So HCl when treated with water, I already told when an acid treated with water it will give up H3O plus ions plus Cl minus. Okay. Now we have to say that HCl concentration will be equal to H3O plus. Okay, because this is also acid, this is also acid. So acidic solution will contain this. So this is also present in this. So now this is already 0.01 molar, which is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 2 molar. Okay. So this we already know the concentration of HCl. So for example, pH is equal to minus log H plus. The HCl, H plus is nothing but acid. So this is nothing but minus log 10 to the power of minus 2. This will give minus 2 log 10. So minus minus it will become plus 2 log 10 is nothing but 1. So the pH is 2 for this particular HCl. So what is the importance of this pH is, it is used in the brewery, because in wine industry they have to know whether the solution should be acidic or basic, and based on that they will add up the ingredients. So next it is used in the soil testing, because some of the plants will be growing in acidic culture, some of them will be growing in basic culture. So next thing is milk testing, to check the sourness of the milk. So this pH value is very important, and it plays an important role in many of the industries.